Hi humans, so today we're at Karantok Art, an art studio located in Weston that's run by Penelope Price. Penelope runs the studio here and she offers courses, etc, etc. So Penny, humans of Weston, Penny. So I'm going to start by asking you a few questions.
Okay.
First is, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I started off my career, I think, as in IT.
That's random.
It is. It's exceedingly random, yes. And then about 6 years ago, I decided that I didn't want to do that. I'd been made redundant. I didn't want to work in IT anymore. I wanted to do something different. So I thought, I've always enjoyed doing art. Let's go and do some art. So I went back to Weston College. I did the foundation diploma.
That you did.
And then I went on and did the foundation degree. And then I went on and did the top-up year and did the full degree.
That's amazing.
And then I had the great opportunity to get this place and start up my own business.
It's a beautiful place.
I'd always loved teaching when I was in IT.
Okay.
And so I thought what I would really love to do is to combine my love of teaching with my love of art and actually introduce other people to some artwork, really, and
that was the
give
dream?
them some opportunities. That was my dream.
And you've achieved the dream.
I have, yes.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, so Karantok Art, can you tell us a little bit about the services, the courses you run?
Yes, I do classes almost every day.
Crikey.
Yes,
It's a busy lady.
It's a bit full on. I run sort of proper pottery classes.
Okay.
I run 3 of those a week.
Yeah.
Which we cover everything from hand building, wheel throwing, we cover different decoration techniques, different types of clays, all that sort of thing. Then I have sort of like more easygoing, what I call chill out sessions, where people can just come along with ideas of what they'd like to make and just have a go and make some bits and pieces.
Anything.
On a Friday, I tend to have, on a Friday afternoon, I have a group for the blind.
Wow.
And every other Friday in the morning, I have a group for the Stroke Association.
Wow. So how do you manage that? Is it all about the touch and the feel and the
with the blind group, there's only one person who's completely blind. The rest have got some vision. So with the blind person, yes, she's very good actually. She's been doing it now for over a year with me.
That's incredible.
And yes, she can touch, she can feel, and we give her some guidance. So if she wants to make, say, a flower, then a volunteer sits with her and cuts up bits of clay into little pieces, and she then shapes them into petals, and then we help them sort of
what
put
a great
together.
Kind of therapy for somebody that can't.
And it's hilarious when she gets on the wheel, I have to say. Everybody stands back. You know?
Fantastic. You also cater for children?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do holiday groups. I did do classes on a Saturday morning, but I decided that it was getting a bit too much for me. I had too much going on. So I do courses during the holidays, and the kids come along and again make what they want to do and have a bit of a go on the wheel. And
that's fantastic. Get your kids involved, humans. Get your kids
very
involved.
Messy. Yes.
So events wise, you say you run pop-up shops. Is that outside or is it you solely here?
Well, I'm solely here, pretty much. I have tried doing sort of 1 or 2 markets and that sort of thing.
Do they work?
No, not really.
That's the honest.
And the trouble with pottery, of course, is it's heavy to carry to start with, but you've got all the joy of trying to get it all carefully wrapped up and packed and get to the venue and unpack it all, and then at the end of the day I'm going to pack it all back up again. And so I tend to mainly sell through here and sell through the internet.
Which brings me to my next question about you selling. Where do you sell your artwork to?
A lot of my artwork I actually sell to people who come on classes.
Isn't that funny?
It's like people come in and when they actually see it for real, they tend to be quite taken with it. It's again the issue with pottery is it doesn't zing in the same way on the internet as it does when you actually see it for real.
And I suppose once you've had an experience of actually doing a little bit of pottery and playing with the clay, you understand how much hard work goes into creating that final.
So I've got a commission at the moment from one of the lads who's coming. He's been coming for ages, and he asked me if I'd make him a set of 4 dog bowls.
Wow.
I said, well, you can make your own dog bowls. He went, yeah, but you'll make them much better.
So you got a job. Great.
So, yeah.
Okay, so one thing we touched on at the start of the interview today was your education via Weston College. Can you just talk about a little bit about how supporting they were to you?
Oh, Weston College were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah?
I couldn't praise them higher. The great thing about the degree course, I found, as opposed to hearing what other people were saying about art degree courses they were doing at UE or at Bath itself, was that they might see a tutor maybe once a week for 20 minutes and that would be it.
Yeah.
We had tutors who were there continually, you know, so every time if there was a question we had, there was always somebody we could go to and ask.
Yeah.
Their door was always open, they were always on site and around and coming in to see how you were doing and that sort of thing. They're very, very supportive.
It's amazing. Big up Weston College there
Yeah,
and the
absolutely.
arts department. One thing I wanted to say, we talked off camera about this is your dream, something that you've wanted to do. I just want you to focus in on, do you realise how successful you've been in actually producing this? You know,
I don't know, because I think I've still got big dreams.
Dream big.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I'd like to. I'm continually being told by my friends, slow down. You know, it's like, you know, there's only you.
One life.
But that's it. Yeah. But on the other hand, I do sort of look at it. I mean, this is the third business I've run.
Crikey.
So not in art, but in IT and other things. So I'm well aware that for most startup businesses, you know, the first year you're lucky if you break even. So I was quite pleased at the end of the first year that I was doing well enough to be able to keep investing back into the company and, you know, buying more tables, getting a new kiln, getting new shelves, you know, and so on and so on.
Well, congratulations.
So,
we think you've done fantastic.
Yeah.
Any final words? I'm going to do some social media links in a minute, but what I want you to talk about, just any final words. Anyone thinking about doing pottery that should get out there, try a little bit of art, what would you say to them? Maybe some...
I'd say do it. I get a lot of people who come along who say, oh, I'm not very arty. I don't know that I'm going to be any good at this. But the great thing about pottery is you can be really artistic and you can start creating, I don't know, penguins and heads and dogs and things like that.
Yeah.
Or you can just create, you know, dishes and flowers and dog's bowls and you know, you don't have to be. And it's surprising how many people who come along and say, oh, I'm not arty, I'm not going to do this. And they start off with, you know, making one or two little sort of finger bowls. And the next thing you know, they're creating giant sheep. And
that's amazing.
You know, and they're really sort of getting into it and they're going through the ideas book going, oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. So
I think, yeah, you've got to do it. Just have a go at it.
You hear that, humans? Get out.
Yeah.
Okay, Penny, so before we ran the interview up today, do you want to drop your social media links in, so where we find more information out, Facebook, wherever else you are?
Okay, yeah, well, I've got a website. It's www.crantock-art.co.uk. I'm on Facebook under, again, Crantock Art. I think that's about it, really. Cool. That's my two main ones.
Yeah, that's enough. I think we'll call it a wrap. Thank you, humans. You know what to do. Check out Penny's work, check out her pages. Don't forget to check Humans of Weston TV on YouTube for the latest interviews. I believe that's how for now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're done. That's a wrap. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Penny. It's a pleasure, isn't it?